Going on a sunset march, beginning a 40-day the last of a set of ongoing, I declare, revolution. Let's see. It's a community. I'm gonna wash the fingers after. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. See, got a basket. Good, because I'm going to get my own groceries. So I'm gonna leave that basket for somebody else to take it. It was nicely packed. I'm gonna wash my hands, of course, which I'll do right now, because I touched it with my right hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disinfect my hands, put a little bit of a squirt on my own hand sanitizer. See, that's all that required. I only touch with one hand. See, it spreads all over. Rub, rub, rub. RUB between the fingers. Because I've touched it with my right hand, right? There we go. My hands are disinfected. I've increased in proper public hygiene. Yours truly mourned the march on this special, still a bit of a golden sun. Marching north now. And that is a beautiful, divine, holy and sacred and super fucking cool gesture of putting a fridge there in the corner for food security, and I've taken some. And I'm offering services to those who will operate it, who have installed it. I've put it there, and I love, of course, that it has the rainbow color on it, which is the official color of the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love, universal revolutionary centrist party. As the dancing goddess army is green, which I'm wearing. These pants, best army pants ever had. Gifted to me by my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, was with that trinity of being a sister, a friend, and a teacher, adds a fourth dimension of being my one and only financial sponsor. These pants, best army pants ever. This shirt also, gift from her. And even this, one of the best jackets ever had. This Raider hat, I'm not sure about the origins of this Raiders hat. Mysterious origins. This mask Also is a gift from my sister, the one I love and call sister, my friend, my teacher, anonymous, one and only financial sponsor at the moment. Fourth dimension to that trinity. This bought secondhand, I think it was $5.50 before COVID. I'm seeing the sun, golden sunlight. I'm beginning another 40-day special Rite today. Well, beginning now with this march. It's gonna be a shopping march. Marching towards the sun north. And on this beautiful autumn day, Friday. On this beautiful, look at those beautiful trees. Remember, the trees are but the hairs on the goddess's body. See? And from green they're turning yellow and red, which of course red is the official color of the Dragan army, which is complementary covenant, cooperative complementary covenant with the dancing goddess army. And of course, yours truly, Adrian Hanna Dragan, born Adrian H. Dragan, who died during COVID. Yours truly, androgynous, pansexual, being reborn with Adrian Hanna Dragan, with every step, every push-up, every hawk, every squat, with his marching steps. In these steel-toe boots, and bust the dance move. Yeah, the difference between me and you. I dance on steel-toe boots. For world peace, yeah, you already got their millions. Just way too selfish with the billions they don't share. They don't care no much. Gotta rise up, huh? Gotta rise up. We gotta rise up, huh? They listen to rappers that live in gated communities, man. That's what they do. They listen to rappers that live in gated communities, man. That's what they do. Some of them, not all. They live in gated communities, man. Keep watching NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA. I'm asking them to give is half. Not just the players who since 1984 have been blessed to make millions of dollars, and with the owners, our civilization rewarded them. We institutionalized the dancing goddess army for recreational dancing and cleaning the environment, the oceans, the rivers, the waterways, the lakes. And mass finance the youth to exercise, work out, train, which has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. As I believe it is for many. Medicine, therapy, to work out, to train, to exercise. Has been for me, especially the youth, which financially they're struggling, can't afford to put their children into organized sports, right? They already got their millions. They're multi-millionaires, man. Billionaires. They listen to rappers that live in gated communities, man. They live in gated communities. Why do they know about the streets? Why do they know about harsh life? They listen to rappers that be living in gated communities, my brother. Eh, mon frère? Ils écoutent des rappeurs qui sont en dedans dans les gattes. Ils sortent pas sur la rue. He agreed that y'all listening to rappers that be living in gated communities, man. He agreed, man. He agreed. Aero margin, steel toe boots. Huh? Not gonna name names, which rappers. They've been millionaires since 2007. Rapping like they're still in the streets, man. These people are out of their minds. They're fucking delusional, bro. Living in gated communities, man. Gated communities. Look at this beauty. That's beautiful. This is what we gotta finance the youth to do. All across the cities. Like that. Put some color on the gray buildings. It needs some color on the buildings. Not just these ones, residentials, but also a lot of them downtown. A lot of the buildings are gray, gray, gray. Put some yellow, put some green, put some purple, put some color on these buildings, some red, some green, some purple, something. Great. Absentee landlords, man. And collect the money. Just take. So keep listening to rappers that be living in gated communities, man. Asking Kanye yay, to marry yours truly, Hannah Dragan. Androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess in the Dragon army. And the empire and the kingdom of the Dragon kingdom is one with the dancing goddess. And the Dragon empire and kingdom are one empire and kingdom under the earth. On the earth, under the stars. On earth, for world peace, international justice, global freedom, universal love, attaining harmony between civilization, justice, and nature. Look at Mother Nature, the greatest artist. See that tree 7 times my size? That's a hair on the goddess. Yeah, I said goddess. It's his body. So back to Kanye West. You live in gated community, man. I love his last album. I'm disappointed, upset, angry a bit. I was God, but I'm gonna listen to it again, see if he said at least one time goddess. So do a remix. Who supports? Do a remix. Remix of the Donda album. And every time it's mentioned God, my voice is over it. And I say goddess. Every time he says in the album Donda, God, I'm gonna say goddess. We're gonna do a whole remix, and that's gonna be the change. Every time I say God, Kanye, my voice over it, it's gonna say goddess. Every time I'm gonna do a remix of the album. Every time Ye says God, the voice is gonna be over it, it's gonna say goddess. That's it. That's gonna be the remix. That's it. No big changes. Maybe incorporate some of my freestyles and that's it. So yeah. Marry yours truly in an open BDSM switch. Millennials, I'm a millennial. Birthday coming up, I'm a Scorpio. I think. Maybe I'm a Leo, wanna be Scorpio or vice versa. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna catch a little bit of the sunset. A little bit of slightly. Right? So you're gonna marry me in a BDSM switch. Open marriage for world peace, international justice, and global freedom, securing and ensuring global freedom by the Dragan Army, or International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, securing food, housing, and transport. For all citizens, allies, subjects, or the Dragon Kingdom, the Dancing Goddess Empire, which are one empire under the sun, under the stars, under the heavens, under the moon, on earth. Yours truly has founded during this COVID. Corner of Chester and Walkley. Walkley, Chester. They're the corner of Walkley and Chester. My neighborhood. Walking towards the sunset. I wish I'd see some color on these buildings. Some green, some red, some yellow. Multi-millionaires should finance these buildings to be painted some color on them. They look nice. Just my opinion, I guess. Green, red, even all the rainbow, yellow. Green, yellow, red, purple, orange. I like this color, is nice. That's a nice color. Multi-millionaire rappers, artists, activists, multi-millionaires, tens of millions, whatever. Finance some paint. Eh? Paint it green, red. I'll put in some work. I'll get my hands dirty. Love doing volunteering and community work. It's green. Hey. Oh, gotta take a detour. I'm gonna go detour, I guess, through here. Oh, there's a, doesn't look too, it's under construction. So we're gonna go here. It's pre-Sabbath march. Sabbath in 6 hours and 26 minutes. Which of course begins at midnight every Friday and officially lasts 37 hours, 49 minutes and 42 seconds. So almost 38, almost 38, almost 38. Almost 38 hours for the recreation, rejuvenation, and pleasure. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, and the Dragon Kingdom and the Dancing Goddess Empire, one kingdom and empire under the earth. On the earth, on the earth, on the earth, under the stars, on the moon, on earth. for world peace, international justice. And global freedom. Turning a bit, not too much, going a bit east now to attain world peace, international justice, secure global freedom, ensure global freedom, and attain harmony between civilization and with nature. Beginning 40-day Rite for it, one of a few. So today, November 5th, gonna go back to headquarters, gonna eat something, make a sandwich, have some coffee. I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleaning, purifying, reordering my room, office and temple. The goddess invocations whose trees are but these hairs. The goddess who sends one kiss to the sister who dances with her brother the sun. And that one kiss turns into 93 trillions of kisses. Oh, I'm gonna hurry up. I don't actually need to hurry. 22 seconds, I got plenty of time. I've been delayed, I've been postponed, I missed deadlines, suffered, strength. I'm not perfect. Far from it. So beginning the 40-day, another 40-day special holy divine sacred rite. I wonder in these buildings how many people are struggling. Rent is late, behind, financial security, food. Yeah, I would painted red or painted some green, painted some yellow. And that one too. Some green, some yellow. And now we need to pass. Nice color. They're beautiful flowers. Look at the mighty trees. Look at that building too. This one definitely some yellow, some purple, some maybe even rainbow. Look how great it is. Multi-millionaire artists, rappers, CEOs. Finance some paint. Look at this mighty tree. Mighty, mighty, mighty tree. Mighty, mighty, mighty trees. These trees, which and below them, and they're 7 times my size, are but the hairs of the goddess that dances with her brother the sun. And by that dance makes, creates, and produces all fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to build, maintain, or upgrade civilization. I've said in past lectures how I felt during COVID, how fucking useless I can be because I don't have farming experience almost. Although that's not entirely true, I do have some seasons in the past years where have participated in urban farming programs, so have some wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and actual practical experience on the ground, tilling the soil, watering, taking out the weeds, putting the seeds in, planting, and all the general farming. Although in an urban farming environment, right? So, in an urban farming environment, it's a bit different. The scale, a different scale, but principles, techniques, and operations, of course, that I've been involved in, and of course have grown and eaten from my own, harvested what I've sowed, the fruit of my work, the fruits of my work, the fruits of my work. and ate from it and ate it. And lettuce, I think it was tomatoes and parsley. So basic legumes, vegetables, and roots. There's some are roots. What is the potato? Classification. So the farmers, local, national, and international, harvest the fruits, the legumes, the vegetables, which are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. And now as I'm marching towards the sunset, the sun is rising somewhere in the world, right? So the sun is always rising, always setting. But on the west coast, in Vancouver, that way, it's 2:40 p.m. because it's 5:40 here. It's 5:40 here, PM EST. So in Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, Mr. Bill Gates, I love you, I've been an admirer, you're like my idol. I don't worship you, I worship my own universal spiritual teaching ways, the potential in mankind for divinity, holiness, and sanctity. And this is my temple here, where I march sunset, sunrise, or midday, from the sunrise to sunset, and midnight to the night sky stars. This is my temple. This is the goddess that dances with her brother the sun. And sends one kiss to her sister who dances with her brother the sun. And that one kiss from the star-lit heaven goddess, infinite space, many stars above. That one kiss turns into 93 trillions of kisses. Which yours truly gets as credit, interest-free loans. It's 93 trillions of kisses to distribute freely to my allies and armies. That's a lot of kisses. 1 trillion has 12 zeros, and so that's a lot of kisses. So imagine 93 kisses from the goddess that dances with her brother the sun to make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes. 93 trillions of kisses. And that is credited interest-free, and that will distribute freely to my allies and armies. Kisses, hugs, rubs, massages, push-ups, hogs, squats. Right? In past lives, I've been a farmer by the Nile. I've harvested fruits. I've fed the priestesses of the goddess. Yeah, goddess. G-O-D-D-E-S-S. Don't ask me how the pyramids were built. I don't know, but they're still there. Unlike all the other temples are still gone, and gone they be. As the sun rises and the sun sets, and the king will rise and shine whether I'm gone or not. And the goddess will still dance with my king, the sun. I will rise, I will set, and the dance will keep on going. And now the king rises somewhere, and now the king sets. I'm waiting for the light. I'm marching towards the sun. The body is a temple for purpose and for pleasure. Keep hygienic, keep exercising, keep working out in my name. Adrian Hunter Dragan, all my allies, all my emus, keep on working out, training, exercising, dance, dance, dance. As I'm gonna bust a dance move for Mother Nature, the greatest artist right now. Dancing in steel-toe boots. Dance for world peace, for international justice, for global freedom. I was gonna get run over. Maybe I would have deserved it. I'm not perfect, far from it. But the person stopped. Loved the fact that the person was dancing. Was dancing, dancing, dancing. And it uplifted my mood. And if I would have got run over, maybe I still got destiny to accomplish. More steps, more hugs, more push-ups. We're gonna go roundabout. Gonna march towards the sun. Hey, if do die tonight, I'm feeling better. Although I think perhaps I had a variant of COVID. I'm feeling better, much better. For like 11 days was sick. Not the different levels of intensity. What is COVID like? COVID like symptoms. COVID-like symptoms. Coughing, had a sore throat, runny nose. It was coughing. So maybe it was a variant of COVID. I don't know. My trinity on COVID has been, is, and will be this. Look at those buildings. Well, I think in that neighborhood, unlike my neighborhood, I think they can afford it themselves to put green, red, or purple. With those buildings. Should be all turned red and green. Housing, food. Absentee landlords, man. A lot of it by inheritance, second, third generation. Look at those beautiful trees. And these ones. These trees are but the hairs on the goddess's body, who dances with her sun. Gonna go give that kiss that tree. What do I gotta do? Gotta kiss, hug the trees and all the citizens, my brothers and sisters of planet Earth. I'll do it. Ready to put to work. Ready? There. Mother Nature, the greatest artist, Great songwriter. I get tiny sparks, fraction of songs. Channel 1 now. Ready? I just kissed a tree, tree, tree. Can you hear the melody, 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 melody? Can you see the temples? Can you see the temple? Sunrise, sunset, midday sun. Can you see the temple? Can you see my tempo? Can you be where? Let's go, let's go. Yep, I can put on a show, but for purpose, yo. Y'all selfish multi-millionaires are athletes, artists. Yep, gotta see, yo, billions, millions, selfish hit the rich. There you go. A little Mother Nature and civilization. You gotta break the impasse. Break the impasse. Break impasse. I'm not perfect. Far from it. I lust. I want to drink some spirits, not ghosts. Spirits I'm referring to as in the liquor, not the ghost spirits. As in the liquor, the booze, the wine. There was this $37.93 bottle of wine. Which was, I think, from 7 years aged or something like that. It was from France. And I wanted to buy, but of course couldn't afford it even before COVID. The wine that I purchased the most is the most affordable, cheapest, least expensive. Sometimes I did save and get a better bottle of wine, or when I was having better income, making more money. Was saving and got more affordable, better bottle of wines. More affordable bottle of wine, that is. So yeah, I admit I want to try new foods from the world I never tried before. Want to see North America. There's so much to see around the world. Even in Quebec, my province is so big. It's 7 times the size of France, the state of France, not the city in the United States. 7 times my province of Quebec. I'm in Montreal, Hawk Island, surrounded by a river. It's 7 times the size of France. There's so much to see just on the island metropolis, which is about 2.2 million population on the island proper. And I am living, of course, on the island in NDG, Notre Dame de Grâce. I lived a few years in Côte des Neiges, CDN. I've seen in my videos, my marches. They're linked in the agglomeration statistics and political boroughs. They're known as CDN, NDG, the most populated area of Hawk Island, Montreal. Most multilingual also. I think there's 156 languages spoken in my neighborhoods from last time I checked on the statistics. I'm French and English mostly. Learned some Spanish. Learned some Russian. I'm learning right now. I've been learning, I admit it's tough. I'm doing it solo and with the stress, with the working out, training, with the commercial, financial, economic stresses and crises. It's not been so easy, but I'm still processing. I'm learning Chinese, the dialing Mandarin for world peace. Got 3 words, which is a phrase together, which is the most important phrase if I'm gonna say China. If I go, I wanted to visit China. I was in past lives in ancient China, but in this life I never visited. Hua Home Joe. Hua Home Joe. Hua Home Joe. Translated as drinking or drink red wine. Yours truly on the march before this Sabbath. I'm gonna go check my bank account, which I'm already in the minus. Pay $4 a month protection, overdraft protection. Is called millennials. I'm a millennial. Suggest you inquire about it lest you pay or have paid when you go in the red or in the minus. If you get monthly bills which are automatically withdrawn from the bank account, sometimes it happened to me. That's why I got it. It was suggested by the clerk. You better get your $4. It only costs you $4 a month and you're protected, because otherwise you go in the red. In the minus, there's banking fees, penalty fees. And so it costs about $37. Cost me about $37.93, almost $38. So, whoa, so better pay $4 a month. That covers it and gives me protection, overdraft protection, up to $500 in the red. And so pay no interest, pay no additional penalty fees, and only that $4. But minus only 500 in the red. You can't go more than that. If I go more than that, which I never have, but I was sometimes close. Even last month, October 31st, I was minus 499 and 91 cents. 499 and 91 cents. Well, here's the gym, the gymnasium. Some cleaning to do here. I didn't bring a bag to clean, but let's do a little bit of this. Is the Dragan gym. These logs. See? 2 logs. This is about anywhere between 30-40 pounds, maybe. Yeah, about that. And this other one, this is a bit less. That's a bit less. So here they're in the Dragan gym. See, it was a mess. I gotta bring and there's rocks there and rocks here. There's the Dragan gym. See the rocks there, which I trained with. And this, see? Rocks there. So I have a Dragan gym there. Not today, gonna march today. Yesterday trained the upper body. Yesterday trained the upper body. A beautiful sunset. Reddish, yellowish, orangey. Yesterday trained the upper body, and once I get back after this march, I'm gonna do some cleaning. Maybe work out then. Some products. You see here that I'm marching. See, on one side, see civilization, and on one side nature, although there's train tracks there. See, there's train tracks. So it's kind of a balance. My left civilization on my left, nature on my right. And of course, last time I did the same, not the same exactly, but here, the same route for marching. It was the other way, right? Because now I'm going west. Now I'm marching west now, marching west now, marching west. Beautiful sky. But when I march east here, when I come from the other way going east, because now I'm going west, is the reverse. On my right hand is civilization, and on my left is Mother Nature. The trees, and there's lots of trees. There's like a mini forest, small forest. It was at one time, of course, mostly forest and trees here, right? You can see how many trees are in my neighborhood of NDG, and I'm glad for it. Hope we keep it as much as possible like that. And we need to plant more trees. Multi-millionaire athletes, multi-millionaire artists, multi-millionaire CEOs. Finance. If you got more than $1 million and had in the bank during this COVID, and you haven't financed youth, food security, or Mother Nature, then there's no way. C'est correct, je peux-tu m'en aller par là? Hein? Je peux-tu y aller par là, c'est correct?
Ben oui.
Ok, merci.
Bien, oui.
C'est quoi, tes amènes des patates?
Ben ça, c'est pas de tes affaires, je commence pas.
Ok, excuse-moi là.
Non, c'est pas grave.
Excuse-moi.
Je parle pas de ce que je fais là, mais tu vois que c'est IGA là.
Ouais.
Mais si t'as pas d'auto, tu peux y aller à pied, ben oui.
Ouais. Excuse-moi, je voulais pas t'offenser, rien de ça, c'est juste que...
Non, c'est pas offensé, mais je commencerai pas à dire j'ai des carottes, j'ai du yogourt, j'ai du lait.
Tu me diras pas un poème? Hey, check-moi.
Je te souhaite une bonne fin de semaine.
Ben, je t'aime beaucoup, puis je te souhaite de la santé puis de l'amour. Je fais de l'humour. Je fais de l'humour, la comédie, tout ça sur Internet, puis des fois, je m'inspire là-dedans, là, que c'est des travailleurs, ils font, puis tout ça. Là.
C'est beau.
Mais t'es sur le travail, t'es pas citoyen. Maintenant, moi, je suis citoyen. Toi, t'es travailleur maintenant. Moi, maintenant, je suis citoyen, tu sais. Fait que...
Toi, t'es en vacances, moi, je travaille.
Yeah, just question because wasn't sure if it was gonna back up. I do want to experience more love, especially love. And although I was suicidal, I'm not suicidal anymore. And so gonna wait to pass. So exchange a few words in French. If you want to find out, nobody watching my videos, but just ask. Good for you. Good for you. So just had a little bit of French speak. I love French language. I am also Québécois, Quebec, world LGBTQ citizen, but first and foremost, androgynous, pansexual, Adrian Hanna Dragan, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire and the Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Empire, one empire under the sun, on the stars, on the moon, on earth. From the Dragon Kingdom, with yours truly, Dragan Zero. Gets those credited kisses, 93 trillions. A trillion kisses in 1,000 million. 1 million million is 1,000 billion, and 1 billion is 1,000 million. So 1 trillion has 12 zeros. So this is 1 million million kisses, with which I credit the foundation, the Dancing Goddess Army. And with marching steps in the trillions from the eye of the dragon, the sun, millions of marching steps in steel-toe boots, push-ups, with hawks, with squats. So keep on listening to rappers that be living in gated communities, man. Y'all listening to rappers that be living in gated communities. They live in gated communities, man. Gated communities. Where they live at. Listen to them. Bust the rap freestyle. Ready? Dragan Zero kisses, loves and lust and lips. Put on my dick, broke as shit. Ain't no got money for the studio, but I owe nobody zero, not a zero. Zilch, yo. Keep my name out of your mouth if it's not for blessing, blow. We can fist fight. We can put gloves. We can rumble all night. Yep. Got a lot of scars, but it came up with the black sword from the back height. There you go. Freestyle in the hood. Dragan Zero marching on the streets. For world peace. All gestures, words. For world peace. A beautiful blue sky. I just love the blue. Look at the blue sky. So nice. Beautiful blue sky. Beautiful blue sky. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the blue sky. Beautiful blue sky. And my priestess, hon, I love it. Androgynous, you best believe it. Dragon during the day. Priestess to the goddess, night. Keep listening to rappers that be living in gated communities, man. You listen to rappers that live in gated communities. Been multi-millionaires since 2007. They rap and sing like they're in the streets of the hood, man. They pulled that one big on us, eh? They illusions. This is the streets. This is the hood. This is the big city. Yours truly, Dragan Zero marching. And these buildings here need some color, rainbow colors. It's too gray, man. Absentee landlords. Securing food, housing, and transport is the main mission. that is the how of attaining world peace, international justice, global freedom, securing, ensuring global freedom, and attaining harmony between civilization and nature, creating the international citizen integrated social security force, paradox in a providential parallel way, just like envisioned in my scenario, which I've created in October 2019, speaking about the workout, the new training program, which I've created, designed and made to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario. The General War Integrated Total Body Training System, of which I've performed 213 sessions indoors in my underground room, Office&Temple, and which in the coming days, weeks, months ahead, until there's too much snow. So basically for the next 40 days, let's say, as this 40-day rite continues, we'll perform, do outside, outdoors. The streets are many consecrations of gymnasiums. Right here in this hot island, Montreal. World peace, international justice, and securing global freedom, and attaining harmony between civilization and with nature. On the march. Look at a beautiful blue sky. Still a bit red. See? We're gonna go around the about. Turn here. Usually was gonna come here, but decided to change the trajectory and do a longer march. Don't wanna do a big purification, cleaning, and reordering on my room, Office&Temple. I busted dancing before the Sabbath. This is the bridge on the street called Westminster Street. Wow, look at a beautiful sunset. It is just beautiful. What time is it? 6:12 p.m. So to catch the sun would be, now the days are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Until about December 21st, and we're changing the clocks this weekend. So by the time the 40-day rite will finish, which I've begun now with this march, the days will begin to increase again. Beautiful. Beautiful sunset. Look at a beautiful sunset. Now we're going backwards, heading south, marching south, going south now on Westminster, Montreal West. Look at that beauty. Gonna take a picture. Not sure how it's gonna come out, but just want to make sure nobody's coming. Beautiful. There we go. I'm happy I've seen it. So when I was passing to the back of the commercial center, saw the red light and just wanted to make sure that the driver saw me, because it was dark and it needs some light there on the sides, in my opinion, because it can be dangerous and there's people jogging there in the back, or can be young adolescents, teens, and it needs a light to be placed right at the corner, one at the corner and one in the middle on the side where the new building is. For security, that's what I would do, because it was dark and just want to make sure. I asked if it's in French, if it's okay to pass. Said yeah. Then we spoke a few. Want to know what we spoke? You gotta learn some French or ask for a translation, or commission a translation. We'll translate it at a discount fee, half price, $1 for every word. That's too much, you know. I'm gonna charge you $0.25 for every word of the conversation. Translation, there you go. So write DM commission there on the YouTube, if you will, and he'll get the translation. Most important thing is we ended the conversation on good terms. I blessed him with love and health, and he's a worker on the front lines, man. He's a worker on the front fucking lines. I love him. Want to give him free hugs, because he's bringing in goods our family's gonna feed. He's gonna feed the families. He deserves his pay raised. I'm asking. I saw in the truck who he was working for. He was a good worker. His pay should be raised, or if there's the truck company, his pay should be raised. His pay should be raised by at least 25% pay raise. A partnership between the trucking company and the corporation. That's my call. Because the person who I'm spoken with was in the truck, spoken with in French. The important thing, the essence, is that he is a worker on the front lines, deserves his pay to be raised because he's bringing in with that big truck. He's bringing in groceries. Can only speculate what's inside. Don't know what's inside, but it was delivering goods. Would assume that it's mostly food products, potatoes, canned goods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, whether local or from across Canada or from across North America, or of course across the world for that matter, internationally now with the shipping crisis that's going on, right? The shipping crisis, well, big shipping crisis going on. Food prices increasing. But this worker, which I'm sending love and healing and blessings to, is a worker on the front lines giving the food. I'm assuming most of it is food, but it could be, there's no, at that store, there's no really clothing. There it's mostly consumer goods like cheese, potatoes, vegetables, legumes, canned goods, foods, frozen foods. So it could be soda, club soda, juice, milk. Well, no, because the milks you gotta discern, gotta ask questions and meditate on the economic, financial, commercial aspects. But milk would have been the milk truck of the different milk and dairy product companies there, which there wasn't. It wasn't. And so that do know. That do know. Can only speculate, imagine the local economy integrated with the national economy and then the North American economy, and fourth dimension, the whole global, international, worldwide commercial, financial, economic system. Right? Which a lot of people, they want to go back to pre-COVID times. I don't want to go back to anything pre-COVID. Adrian H. Dragan died during COVID. Being reborn, Adrian Hanna Dragan. Androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragan Army. For world peace, international justice, and global freedom. Securing, ensuring global freedom. Salute the fireman. Is the general mission, vision, and philosophy of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragan Empire. The Dragan Kingdom and the Dancing Goddess Empire, one kingdom empire on the earth, under the stars, under the moon, on earth. And the general mission is world peace, international justice, secured global freedom, ensuring global freedom, and attaining harmony between civilization and with nature. Marching south, Hawk Island, steel toe boots. Yours truly, Dragan Zero, priestess of the goddess that answers with a brother son, androgynous pansexual, philosopher, poet, was not perfect, far from it. Got vices, got issues. Thank goodness I'm no longer suicidal. I've been there. Depressed, suicidal, I admit it. It's hard for liberation, whether sexual and economic, commercial, financial freedom, and to secure and ensure freedom. Been working hard. So many different companies, organizations. Disillusioned, upset, frustrated. That's a good beat. Independent artist, activist, athlete who still hopes for that donation, maybe by midnight tonight, just before the Sabbath, or news of commissioning. Commissioning some commission some workout and dance. I'm open for business. Though living in the worst financial crisis of my adult life, I'm living for business. I'm being no longer suicidal and healing slowly, one day at a time. Ooh, gonna come get some carrots, 99 cents. JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratories. JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratories. Jet Propulsion Laboratories, all the way from California. So if you don't know, one of my favorite scientists. See, it says JPL. I'm gonna come by it. I'm just gonna go check, do some transactions here in my bank. JPL. See my bank. Is a lion holding like a planet, maybe the sun or planet Earth or Pluto, with the mask on. And again, no longer being suicidal. I just, with the worker, I didn't want to disturb him, but just wanted to make sure. That I wasn't gonna get run over by that big truck delivering food, goods, because wanted to live to fight another day, to heal, experience, first and foremost, love, LOVE. I want to get a massage. I want to give a massage. I want to my allies and armies, I want to give them pleasure in mind, body, and spirit. And give them a little good massage. If you make it this far listening to this, give each other a massage, rub, wash, bathe. So I'm with the RBC. I owe them $10,000. I hear that the Bank of Canada wanted to raise interest rates. So in the coming days, weeks, months ahead, a few times, and that would affect me. I would pay more interest because now my interest is low. It's 9%, and I'm of course advocating for a maximum 10% interest on all loans. Oh, I'm minus 490. See, I won't show you my account number, but see, minus 490. So I still could withdraw $9. So I can't withdraw much, but I will withdraw. From my Royal credit line, I owe them $9,930 this November 5th. So I can go up to $10,000. So I got $69.54 that I can draw. So I'm gonna withdraw from there. Withdraw with receipt. Canadian. Gonna withdraw half of 60. Gonna withdraw 35. That's all I can withdraw. Living the worst financial crisis of my adult life with this COVID. Let's see this here tack. Can't withdraw. I'm already in the minus at the bank. So I owe these guys here, RBC, a little bit. The rest I do not owe nobody, nothing, zero, nada, zero divided by zero. Except to these guys right here, the RBC. I owe nobody else, nada, not my family. Anybody willingly loving to be my family can be, and anybody wanna harm me, maybe be harmed 77-fold with motherfucking interest. I'm gonna go get that a little bit here, wash my hands. There's your disinfectant, disinfect your hands, wash your hands with soap. See disinfector, 1, 2, 3, there you go. Rub, rub, rub. R-U-B. See, right between the fingers. And right here. See, 1, 2, 3. What are you gonna do in case of a nuclear strike? You got nuclear weaponry, man. Nuclear weaponry. Give everybody boo-boos. There we go. Just noticed another person coming in and didn't wash his hands. I love to get dirty too. I'm not perfect, not without vices, but in this public domain, we got a public health emergency. I don't know, give him benefit of the doubt. He's open and caring like myself. See? He's washing their hands. You gotta wash your hands. You gotta wash your hands with soap, disinfectant. You got bacteria, germs, microbes all around us. Not to be fearful, but get protection. And again, like I said to that person at the corner, the worker, who I want him to get better raises, better families, financial security. And I asked him, is it safe to pass? I was suicidal, maybe I wouldn't have asked a year ago, suicidal or before COVID. Paradox in a parallel providential way, getting better during this COVID. Right? Not financially living in the worst crisis, see? Now I owe them 9,965. See? 9,965. That's what I owe them. RBC, Royal Bank of Canada. My credit line pay interest only 9%, but if the Bank of Canada raises rates, it's gonna go up. So I owe them 9,965. So that is almost. Oh, I wanted to get those carrots, the JPL carrots. Yes. Usually I don't like to turn back. But this time I want to get those 99-cent carrots to be cook them with. It's been a long time since I haven't bought in pork. I'm gonna get myself some pork, $2 pork. And so, not being suicidal anymore, I was asking the driver there at the corner of the where to before COVID. Paradoxically, I'm healing during COVID. Started healing, feeling better, coming out of being suicidal and depressed. And I'm gonna get the JPL, not the Jewish Public Library, as I used to be a member. Have my card somewhere here. Let me see if I can find my old card from the Jewish Library again at the RBC, Royal Bank of Canada, one of the top big 4 banks in Canada, making millions of dollars. Oh yeah, it's right here, next to my RBC card. See? Has a lion, not lying as in the verb, but in lion. This is my Jewish Public Library card. Been a few years I haven't used it. They were in my old neighborhood where I used to live. It was closer, now it's a bit far, so the number's still visible if you can read the number. Don't use it. I think it's useless because I haven't paid my fees. So still have it. Maybe gonna get rid of it tonight. Time for it to go. Get another one. Yep. Gonna go get the carrots. I go get the carrots. One. Oh, they're local. Two. Oh, the other one is not JPL. Two.
À midi, non?
Alright, got 3 bags of carrots. I will need the bill. Oh, that's good. $2.97. That's great. Because there's no tax. I thought it was gonna be $3.45.
Good night, Mama. Good night.
No, I had to come into town. I had to pick up a sofa. Somebody gave me a sofa, so I could get it at 7 o'clock.
I see.
Yeah. So I ordered a pizza, and I get some things.
I see.
Yeah, I got
I would like
the chocolate. Thanks, you. It was my size. The dark chocolate raisins, they're good.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, yeah, good.
Anyway.
Thank you so much. Have a nice evening.
내가 무릎이 아파가지고 근데 내가 이제 전화를 해야 되겠다 해서 내가 이거
Oh yeah.
아이고 땡기지 마.
Can I use mine outside?
아이고 바꿔 다 바꿔 저 박정수 얘기한 건데
Yeah, because I don't like the sticky ones. Sticky, yeah. My hands get all. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye, thank you. I use my own disinfectant. Tried theirs before and it was very sticky. Too sticky for my taste. RUB, rub, disinfect the hands, soap, RUB in the fingers, and see, there we go. Again. See? Got the receipt. Now we can keep marching. Marching south. Steel toe boots. Gonna march south. We're gonna march east afterwards, or just in time. Across the train tracks, Westminster, Montreal West. I'm going shopping. I saw $2 the pound pork chops. And I haven't had meat. I didn't buy meat in months. Come to think about it, the only meat that I bought was tuna cans. Affordable, cheapest on the market, least expensive tuna cans. And sardines. And this one tonight. Supposedly from what I know, tomorrow's my birthday. Lost a lot of memory. I have a lot of memory of the past years of struggling, suffering, loneliness, depression, and now during COVID, healing by blood, sweat, and tears, also working out, training, exercising. And of course, reading and writing, creating. I have a little bit of memories from my youth, a little bit of memories from my adolescence, some memories from my adult life. Survived a severe, near fatal, mortal head wound by a black sword. And putting into practice the scientific miracle of neuroplasticity, the scientific miracle of neuroplasticity, coupled with, paradoxically, acquired Savant syndrome, develop new skills. Oh, I can pass now. Developing new skills, learning. But you gotta put in effort and blood, sweat, and tears. So supposedly tomorrow's my birthday, but wasn't there. So, as the joke goes, can never be sure about the father, or suffered lots of trauma, lots of pain, suffering. There's nothing that I want to go back pre-COVID. I've been on my own for many, many years. I've gotten the one I love and call sister, who's a friend and has been a teacher. To that trinity of sister, friend, teacher as the fourth dimension, being my one and only financial sponsor at the moment. Got me this nice jacket, nice pants. Nice. This one too. Steel toe boots that I'm marching on now, I found them. This Raiders I'm wearing due to Cleanin Nasib. I was gonna give it away, but mysterious origins. Not sure about how I got this hat. Maybe I found it, maybe a gift, maybe got it secondhand and don't remember. I was gonna give it away, but I'm wearing it due to Cleanin Nasib being the first open, not the only one, gay player on the field. And I'm saying the bravest, perhaps embodies, as was an American myself twice in past lives, 156 years ago that way, south from here, 718 miles south from here, served in the US Army in a past life, twice incarnated. Read one of the greatest American generals' poem, one of my favorite poems, Through a Glass Darkly. Even George Patton believed in reincarnations. Said he was a Parthian, a Carthaginian, a Roman. It's like I was an American twice in past lives. And so I'm heading night turned. I'm marching east now. And so, just like I said, that been on my own for many years, got my sister and the friend who providentially met in a library, a place of learning. Said he was willing to be my family, so I said cool. And anybody else, allies who willingly loving to be my allies, to be my supporters, to be my lovers, to be my citizens, allies, troops, revolutionary peacekeepers, all to join in any capacity they can. The dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire and the Dragon Kingdom is one with the dancing goddess empire. The one non-sectarian dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire under the earth. Oh yeah. If you want to be my family, you're my family. Allies, supporters, citizens, subjects of the Dragon Kingdom and the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom are one empire under the sun, on the moon, on the stars, on earth. So to ye, willingly loving allies, armies, or my family, you say, so I gotta give you kisses, hugs, massages, rubs, washes, massages, kisses, rubs, hugs, massages, kisses, rubs, hugs, massages, massages, kisses, rubs. Listen, children playing. Yeah. That's the anthem of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. Children, well, these are youngsters, kids. Playing, laughing, having fun. That's the anthem. There's music, there's sound, there's no lyrics. Yeah. Or like 11, 12, 13, having fun. So youngsters, children playing, even young teens laughing, playing, having fun. With no lyrics, that's the anthem for the Dragon Kingdom. And the dancing goddess Empire 1 under the sun, and the stars of the moon on earth. Founded with 93 trillions of kisses. Which? Yours truly. And millions of billions of hugs. Trillions of marching steps. Push-ups, hogs, squats. That also. Washes, massages, kisses, rubs, hugs. That also. That's a good thing to do. Back away a few feet. This is a pedestrian. He did the right thing. Yours truly marching. Gonna get some pork chops. Nice colors. Nice colors. I'm wearing the official colors. I said nice colors. Nice colors. Nice colors. They were wearing each. One was wearing green. The other one was wearing red. They're nice colors. It didn't say Adrian, Hannah, Dragan love you. So don't know. Are they wearing it just for them? Or were they allies, supporters, and armies? Ready to get kisses, hawks, push-ups, squats, get drills. All orders given by yours truly, Dragan Zero, to the Dragan Army must be obeyed. No order will be given but to secure food, housing, and transport. No order will be given that yours truly, Dragan Zero, captain of the Dragan Army, will not myself obey, do, or execute. For world peace, international justice, securing global freedom, attaining harmony between civilization and nature. I'm gonna put my mask on because getting a lot of pollution here. The air quality is not that good. I'm in the middle of it. And I quit smoking a long time ago, except occasionally. Some cannabis, some weed. I haven't smoking cannabis or weed and it's gonna be 4 weeks, a month this weekend. And cigarettes has been many years. And so there we go. It's because I was in the middle there where the pedestrian halfway point is, and this is a heavy traffic intersection here. Heavy traffic intersection point, and just felt like I was smoking cigarettes, which with the emissions it's kind of like taking puffs from cigarettes. So I said, nah, I don't want to smoke. Thank you. Thank you, no. Turned now, marching east. Again, all the way they were wearing nice colors. One was wearing a nice red jacket, and the other one a nice green, just like I'm mixing and wearing the official colors of the dancing goddess and the Dragan Army. The Dragan Army, of course, red, my favorite. Dancing goddess, green. Goddess, holy, sacred, divine color. Yeah, I said goddess, G-O-D-D-S-S. Rihanna, I love you, but you're already multi-billion, you got billionaire now. I love that. How about give you 1 million kisses on the goddess tattoo? And you give 1 million. Million to the dancing goddess army. Million to the dancing goddess army to attain harmony between civilization and nature. Living in the worst financial crisis, can't support any athletes or activists anywhere at the moment. November 5th. Supposedly my birthday is tomorrow. Don't, like I said. Oh, another truck. They also workers on the front lines, need to get some service, some pay raise, bring in goods to feed the families so they could survive, go to work, do volunteering, do art. So we gotta secure the three. Secure the three elements of civilization by the Dragan army. Food, housing, and transport. Once you have secured those three elements, we can encourage people to work out, trade, volunteer, exercise, do community work, do art, and offer integration with all existing commercial, financial, economic sector and public sector security at all levels by my theory put into practice of total citizen integration, and offer citizen services, washings, massages, whatever it is. And do some shopping. Oh, this one busted. That's right there. Perfect. Let's see what you got. Doesn't feel to rub the hand on the corn chip. Yeah. Like this. Wipe it up. And ready to rock and roll. Sold out, sold out, sold out. I can't buy meat. Too expensive, and they ran out of what they had at $2. Was gonna buy the $2. Can't afford me. Found it. Found it, found it, found it. This one. This one. This one. This one. You get this one. So it was here, not a lot left. is $2 on special.
Kom in och skilja med någon där reception, kom in och skilja med receptionen.
Excuse-moi, ton sucre, le sucre. Ouais, le sucre, c'est où? Ah, c'est 5, je suis loin. 2. Merci. That's it.
Passé grâce à l'événement Grand Solde. Et qu'est-ce qu'on fait avec? Plein de bonheur avec. Ben, on fait souper, on fait des amis et on fait le feu. Le décanteur, les discussions, ça, c'est
That's my debt.
Salut. Combien qui coûte ton nom? L'eau là-bas, les grosses 5 et 40 là? Ouais? Avec la bouteille? Ah, tu me passes le plastique, non? Faut que tu me passes la bouteille, c'est lui. C'est cher la bouteille. C'est bon l'amener. C'est quoi, je peux l'amener la bouteille si tu me donnes le 10, là? Je sais pas, je vais calculer combien ça coûte ça. Là. Parce qu'à 5,49, je l'aurais pris, mais bon. Tu peux me donner ça ici, c'est ça, parce qu'il y a peu. Ne change-moi pas la bouteille ici. Tu vas là, avec. Wow, non, non. J'ai vu. C'est 15 la bouteille, juste la bouteille. Comme total. Mais est-ce que tu peux me donner s'il te plaît de ça, cette fois? Ranger. Yeah, I want a Ranger. Thanks. Can you pay cash? Can you pay cash? Don't sit sur le cul. Fatigué? On a besoin de toi parce que sinon on ne nourrit pas la famille. Merci, t'es là. Sinon, tu sais quoi, je mange pas sans toi. Ciao, merci. Oh yeah, please. Can you give me like 7? I can give you 6. You can? Okay. They sold out bucks. Yeah, they sold out fast, man. And they're good. It's $1, $1. Workman. Yeah. I just ate one last night, coffee one. Yeah, thank you so much.
Can you tell Talia? Can you tell Talia?
Yeah, definitely chocolate. Chocolate is strawberry. And can you please give me a paper for the meat? One of those paper bags, plastic bags for the meat. Oh, that's not strong.
Worse than running off with something you bought.
Thanks so much, Liz.
Some food secured. Bought meat, most affordable on the market, $2 pounds. $2 a pound, $4.41 a kilo pork. So I'm happy. Look. Marching back to headquarters, marching east. Got a rain check. They sold out of the $1 300 grams wafers. So they give me a rain check. It's gonna come to 90 cents each. Come Monday or next week. Let's see. I'm gonna disinfect the hands. Put this in my pocket. So I got maximum 6. Good for food security. Wafers, Canadian wafers, 300 grams, $1. And it's funny because I bought on special on another store yesterday, but I didn't. It was 2 for 4. So it's $2 each. And here was a better deal, so my mistake. I didn't know, and I checked when I got home last night. The flyer said, ah! So I got $15 more and a few cents. 7:38 p.m. EST. Now disinfect the hands. Disinfect, disinfect, disinfect. RUB, 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 rub. Now head back to headquarters, drop and clean this. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go out to just get 2 big bottles of water. Interlock fingers, rub, 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 RUB. Using my own disinfectant, sanitize, wash the hands, soap, rub. Between the fingers, rub, RUB. Between the fingers, rub, RUB. Between the fingers, rub, RUB. And on the march again, roundabout, marching east. I'm gonna close the circle, back to headquarters. I'm debating whether to get the bottle of the barrels, because they're not bottles, they are barrels of. They're barrels of filtered water, and I was thinking using them to work out. Train exercise and to have water secured, because if it's 18 liters each and I get 2, rationing 1 liter a day, I could survive with that water. Or stretch it out, let's say, to the minimum. 3 glasses a day, morning, afternoon, and night. 18 times 2. Plus I have another barrel already with water. I'm gonna cross the street here. So I'm gonna have 3. But the water in that one is not filtered, is already used from the tap water from the sink. So that will give me 3 times 18. Let's break it down. 3 times 10 is 30. 8 times 3 is 24. So 3 times 18, 30 plus 24 is 54. So I would have 54 liters, or 54 times 2.2. 54 times 2.2, it is 54. 50 times 2 is 104. Is it times 2 is 8, plus the 2, the 0.2. 0.2 is of course 1/5. So 1/5 of 54 is divided by 5 is 12. So we'd have about 120 pounds of water. So that would be 120 pounds of water, right? That's the math. Converting liters into pounds. 1 liter is 1 kilo. 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds. So making the conversion would mean that it is 120 pounds. That's the mathematics. If you are to convert it into the pounds, 120 pounds, so it's exactly 2.2, 1 kilo, 1 liter in pounds. So it'd be 120 pounds of water. In theory, a pound per day without a lot of physical activity is survival, right? It's survival. This is about more than a pound, just this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hydrate now. Hydrate, Dragan Army. H-Y-D-R-A-T-E. Needed some hydration. See? So 1 pound a day, in theory, can make me survive. for 120 pounds, 54 liters, a pound a day will be survival. Increased to about a little bit more, so depending on physical activity, could survive for, let's say, 1 pound a day. So half a liter a day, meaning I would be able to survive 120 days. Right? 120 days. That is the survival. The rate. Nice color. Somebody wearing red. I'll go check how much at that other store. It was $5.49. But the problem is that that wouldn't have been the problem, but they got a charge for the bottle, $10. So it adds up to about 15 something, right? Because $5.49 for 18 liters of water filtered is not that much. However, paying for the water bottle adds up in terms of prices. Right? It adds up. So getting two barrels would mean paying about $30. Having about $40 at home. Having about $40 at home. And what's left in my pocket, 15. It is beauty. Let me do a quick count. $15. So I would have 15, maybe 22 for the rest of the month. Just gonna go quickly check the store here. See how much they're selling the bottles for. See how much they're selling the bottles for. Across there. Maybe it's less. If it's less than $5.49, that could be affordable. The problem is paying for the bottle. The bottle being $10, you end up to pay. So I would end up with about $22 left. Something like that. More or less. So I gotta calculate, because if food shortages are coming, who's gonna feed them? We're gonna eat each other here. If food shortages are coming and they're on the way, and water shortages, that's gonna be a big problem, right? So calculating the cost and turning it into liters, into kilos, and vice versa, you have to take that into consideration. So I'm gonna go inspect, check how much it is the price here. Entrance. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
A bit stressed.
Oh, why?
XYZ. Anyways, how much is the bottle of water?
Like this?
Yeah,
It's,
thank you.
with water in it, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
Do you want one?
some love in it too. That was nice.
$15.50.
$15.50.
And when you return this, you get the $10 back.
I do? $15.50. That's everything with the tax, with everything like that.
Everything.
$15.50.
Yes.
Let me see how much I got. And you're gonna give me like it's gonna be brand new water. How
Yes,
does it
we
work?
get them there, right there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
$15.50.
$15.50.
$15.50.
Yes. I don't know.
So when are you guys open? I'm gonna have to go get some money and
We're open
15.50.
until 11:30.
11:30?
11.
So 2 is 31, right?
32-ish, something like that.
Okay.
Get
So
40 and you're fine.
and and it's 18 liters each.
Yes.
It's all filtered and it's sealed and stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So we'll be back. Thank you so
Perfect.
much for your
You're
time.
welcome.
So 31, right?
Yeah,
31.
something like that.
Okay. Coming through. Yeah. As the disinfectant, we're gonna use one of these to disinfect the hands. See, like this. We went through, we touched stuff. I don't know everybody's personal hygiene, how it is. See, this is disinfectant with the hands. Gonna use this and rub the hands. R-U-B, R-U-B, rub the hands with soap, disinfect hands, R-U-B. Rub, 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 disinfect. See? This one smells good. Disinfected. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I say the alphabet. See, there we go. Disinfected with the hands. Hands are disinfected. We R-U-B. There we go. All ready to rock and roll. I left some chips, food scars. What are you gonna do if the nuclear war starts? Got nuclear ICBMs. We got big boo boo. Big boo boo. Feet sore. Put some water. So the person at the counter said, need $31. She didn't actually say that. She said about 32, which is about correct. So 50 times 2 is 31 though. 31. So I'm gonna come back and get 2 bottles of water. It's gonna go drop off a load of food and we're gonna disinfect. We're gonna drop off a load of water. Look, somebody put red there. Good. Dragan Army color, my favorite. So 15, 50 times 2 is 31. $31. That's the calculation. And this, dispose of it properly in good garbages. That's to wash the hands and disinfect the hands. Wash, 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 and rub, rub, rub with water and soap. Rub, R-U-B, rub and disinfect. See? Love the smell of this one. Smells like some good perfume. Cannot afford to buy myself a perfume, so gonna have to use what I have. Body is a temple for pleasure and for purpose. So I'm no longer suicidal. That's why that worker there have asked and I've said, is it safe for me to pass? I was gonna back away, he didn't see me, then he noticed me. I said, yeah, it's okay, in French. About 93 minutes ago, the event that way, put it down. So I said it's okay. And so, wanna live another day. Want to clean, purify, reorder my room, Office&Temple. And I want to love. I want to be loved. Kisses, hugs, push-up squats for all my allies and armies. Bless you in my name, Dragan, with healing, health, joy, life, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, good experiences of pleasure, joy, laughter. To the rest, keep my holy, sacred, and divine name out of your mouth if it's not for a blessing. Adrian, Hannah, Dragan, androgynous, pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire. Going to dance, going to do push-ups, going to do hacks, going to do squats, and train this body, which is a temple for purpose and pleasure, during this 40 days, and dance during these 40 days, and work out and train. I declare revolution for the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire, which is one empire under the sun, under the sea, on the earth, under the stars, under the moon, on earth for world peace, international justice, and securing global freedom. Yours truly, Dragan. Marching on these steel toe boots, busting the dance moves on the steel toe boots. Feet a bit sore. This is the third time this week. Tried and tested the steel toe boots last week for the first time. I'm grateful and thankful. Got food, my rent is paid. Write online, use the internet to write to somebody, I love you. Although I felt lonely and been to suicide and depression and struggled, so we're not alone. We are not all in this together. Some have been more selfish than others. In COVID, can bring the worst in us. Being down, dealing with issues that we don't admit. You gotta admit, I've dealt with this, I'm dealing with this, I gotta deal with it. There have been times when I was in my bed and I wanted to wake up depressed, suicidal. Like I said to that person, is it safe for me to pass? Perhaps before COVID, I would have not asked. I would have said, I'm suicidal anyways. Maybe he backs up. He hits me, I'm down, that's it. But I want to love. I want to love. Not just blah, blah, blah. I want to kiss. I want to hug. I want to rub feet. I want to XYZ. LGBTQ or ally. Because obviously if you're not an ally, well, you're not going to want to love me much. Maybe support for the greater good, yeah. For the greater good, yeah. For the greater good, yeah. I'm a universal revolutionary centrist. Independent student, scholar of history, war, civilization, philosopher, poet. Independent artist, activist, athlete. Worst financial situation of my adult crisis life, but paradoxically healing during this COVID. May all my allies and armies also be healed, regenerated, renewed. The stars, count the trillions of stars. I get the trillions of kisses from the goddess of the heavens who sends that one kiss and multiplies itself from that one kiss from the starlit goddess into 93 trillions of kisses from the goddess. Yeah, I said G-O-D-D-S-S, goddess. They say God, so I say and the goddess. Whose trees, these mighty trees, are but the hairs on the goddess's body. See? They're 7 times bigger than me. I'm just gonna double check here. And we're gonna see. This is the fridge. Oh, it's empty. It's empty. It's empty. I'm glad somebody took that bag, which I've left for somebody else. I said, let somebody else have it. I'm glad somebody took it, and it was full of vegetables and potatoes, legumes. I'm glad somebody took it and perhaps put it to good use. I was just curious. It's empty. People need it. I'll need to go protest at the gated communities. Are you listening to your artists, multi-millionaires, and your athletes, multi-millionaire athletes there, and in the neighborhoods that are gated, at the multi-million-dollar houses? That's where they need to go knock. Because if they got millions in their bank account and not financing food security, the environment, or children's, youth's education and sports and wellness and well-being, so back when I created the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, back in October, created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in an eerie, paradoxical, providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. And since it resembles it, and my scenario had the solution since July 24th, that's why I began advocating for creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka Dragan Army, to secure the 3 essential elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all. Once those 3 essential elements are secured, we'll ensure and secure freedom. And then we can encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, exercise, do community work, do cross, intercultural, interracial integration across all, local, national, international. Encourage with the best of science and technology and a new spiritual world order. With less selfishness, more caring. Universal revolutionary centrist and democratic fusion, and putting my theory of debt refusion into practice. Refusing all private and public debt, including my own, being about $10,000 as I've said. And if I'm X and X represents the private debt, you're X1, and there's hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions across the world, Canada, US, NATO member countries, calling Israel to be the 31st member of NATO ASAP. In order to secure food, housing, and transport, once you have those 3 elements secured, We can encourage people to work out, train, exercise, and do community work. And encourage and support volunteering, community work. Support it and encourage it. Encourage the hygiene in the public, which is this, right on these streets. This is the public domain. Or the Dragon Kingdom. The Dancing Goddess Empire and the Dragon Kingdom is one empire, one kingdom under the sun, under the moon, on earth. I encourage to wash the hands. Wash the hands. Soap, disinfect, hygiene. Hygiene, hygiene, hygiene. And dance and work out and train and love, love, love. If you have somebody not with you, give them a wash, massage, with consent, 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 ask, inquire. And of course, do, and offer, and receive, give, and be creative, simple. Sometimes we're moody, upset. It's the pleasure for the body helps. We find alternatives, right? The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. You gotta keep it. I'm gonna invest in it. I'm investing in it now, although I have no money. Broke. Invest in XYZ. This March, more than 3 hours has been an investment in the body. The body is a temple for purpose and for pleasure. This March has been an investment in my dance, workout, purification, reordering of my room, office, and temple. Before the Sabbath, will be as well. It's already 8:07 p.m. EST in Hawk Island, Montreal. 6 more minutes and 16 seconds to go on this video. I'm about close the circle for my headquarters on the ground, room, office, and temple. Feel much better. Went on this walk, although still a bit sick, not that much. Throat is still a bit the best. Gonna have coffee, gonna have tea, clean, purify. Have maybe a late night cooking, midnight Sabbath cooking session. Make it a good trinity. 3-hour marching, 3-hour cleaning, reordering my room, office, and temple, and 3-hour, it's gonna be already the Sabbath. Cooking, eating, meditative discussion. Also some art and rap in it. So this right here, where I'm marching on these streets, is the domain, public domain. Because when we step outside, we got a public responsibility as citizens, right? I become also public citizen, Dragon Zero, wagering on a dragon. Right? I'm not only private. My private, I can just go now and get naked and start dancing naked. And we're just being silent in the dark and not, and take time out from social media, from the internet, from everything, and just perhaps self-pleasure myself or whatever, just take a bath or whatever, XYZ, I do, or do nothing in my private. And I step outside of my room, office, and temple, I become a dual citizen. Private and public. So the Dragan Army is somebody for XYZ reasons on a stage, distance themselves, from others for XYZ reasons. I'll stand 2 meters apart. They will have the right to do so. We'll encourage, of course, volunteering community work. But my theory of citizen civilizational integrations meaning the need for citizens to integrate in and with civilization. And of course, on COVID, first and foremost, don't know. Second, believe it was zoonotic transmissions from snakes. And third, since don't know for sure, cannot rule out another possibility. XYZ, whatever it is. Fourth dimension to that trinity on COVID, meaning the origins of COVID, of not knowing, believing in mistakes, and cannot ruling out another possibility. Since don't know for sure, what do know for sure? My workout, the General War Integrated Low Body Training System, required of everybody, anybody who wants to join, to be able to perform and do. Able to perform and do it. Good luck. Support you. You can be a member of the Dragan Army. Calling all existing public and private security institutions to create this new institution. Just like envisioned in my scenario, what triggers World War III is a global financial collapse causing a World War III. In my fictitious scenario, due to COVID, stock market crash began crashing February 20th, ended about April 7th, triggering recessions and depressions worldwide. That was parallel as my scenario, and thus since July 24th, 2020, that's what I began advocating for. Creation of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragan Army, in order to secure the three essential elements of civilization for all citizens, allies, supporters, subjects: food, housing, and transport. Once those three are secured, we can encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, do community work, and socially rewarded thereof to do community work, volunteering, etc., etc., etc. Yours truly, H. Dragonborn, died during COVID, being reborn Adrian Hannah Dragan, yours truly, androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, for world peace and international justice, secure global freedom, attaining harmony between civilization and nature, and this public-private partnership, just like in my scenario, creating the Dragan Army, which is a solution. By how? By taking debt refusion, refusing all private and public debt. My private is about 10,000, as I've showed you proof. Marching on these streets. And the private and the public debt, all of it, whatever that number is. Creating a global central bank, preferably by biometrics, the hand, the voice, and the eye. Our unique biometrics identifiers. To create a global central bank, to issue a universal unit of exchange, and finance the Dancing Goddess Army, complementary covenant cooperative with the Dragan Army, yours to lead and Hana Dragon.